Should you be buying on margin in this market? No. Should you be buying on margin in any market? No. The answer is no. And let me explain to you why. First of all, you got to assess who you are and what you are. You're an addict. Yep, I said you're an addict. Now, when I say addict, for the most part, marijuana comes to my mind, cocaine comes to my mind, heroin comes to my mind. But I'm an addict. I think about this damn stock market at all times. I go to bed at night thinking about it. I wake up in the morning thinking about it. I come down into my office and the first thing I do, the first thing I do is get up and turn on Squawk Box and see what's happened overnight. Sometimes at night I look at the aftermarket prices, the opening market prices. I want to know what's going on at all times. I'm an addict. You're an addict. Say it with me. I'm an addict. Repeat it after me. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to the stock market. For you, I'm a facilitator. I help you with your addiction. Every morning I send you a letter. If you're a part of Best of Us investors, if you aren't, sign up right here. I send out a letter. I tell you what my feelings are from the past day. I share the news with you. I tell you what I've done and what I intend to do. I even have a Discord set up for you where you can get facilitators at will, where you can get other tribe members that help you stay addicted to your addiction. Now, is this a bad thing? No, it's not. It's as well as an addiction, it's a passion. To me, it brings me happiness. So it's not a bad addiction. So I would say on an addiction level, this is ice cream. I have a little bit of an addiction to ice cream. So it's okay. I'm all right. Who else is a facilitator? My broker is a facilitator. No, my broker is a dealer because my broker makes money off of me as a result of my addiction. Now, E-Trade is my broker. When I put in a trade, he doesn't charge me a commission, but I know that he works with a system, and I know how the system works, and that the price I pay for a stock is not actually the price you sell it to me for. There's a fraction of cent difference, and it's through the clearing that all works out. And so with volume, E-Trade makes money off of me, even though they don't charge me a commission. Now, they also make money off of the cash that I might leave sitting in my account, which I don't do often, but they do make some. But then they move into the area of coke, beer, liquor, cigarettes, and marijuana. Now they become a dealer. And in this dealer position, they are offering me derivatives. What is a derivative? A derivative is a vehicle of investment that is, you make money relative to the actual stock. What are some examples of derivatives? Futures, puts and calls, forwards, options, and swaps. Here, my dealer, E-Trade, your dealer, Robinhood, Schwab, whomever, charges you a fee. There's a commission. Now, see he's a dealer. He's charging you something for an upgrade in your addiction, for your move from ice cream to coke, beer, liquor, cigarettes, and marijuana. Okay, now, how does he move you to cocaine? Oh, wait a second, Gary. Are we talking about cocaine? No, we're talking about heroin. Heroin is buying on margin. Let me give you an example. I open up a joint account for Nita and I. It's a non-qualified account. In that account right now, we have $146,000 worth of equity. That equity is made up of the value of the stocks that I hold in there and the cash that I hold in there. That's where we keep our cash reserve, so that if Nita comes to me and says, hey, our American Express bill is up more than what I had planned it to be, and I need an extra $1,000. That's where we keep our cash, okay? So I transfer the money from that equity account to, or that joint account, to our bank account. But when I go to trade in that account, E-Trade tells me that I have buying power of $182,000. Wait a second. I only have equity in there of 146, but they say I have buying power of 182. There's a difference there of $36,000, okay? Or 25% above my equity. So they're willing to lend me 25% of my equity, or $36,000, to buy additional stocks. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at Tesla. It just split. I think it's going to go up. But wait, I don't have any cash in the account, so I can't buy any more Tesla. But wait, I have $36,000 that they're willing to lend me. Oh, so I can go in and order an extra whatever number of shares of Tesla, and they'll lend me the money. Wait a second, what's the interest rate? Well, the interest rate, it depends upon the amount of equity you have, and it ranges anywhere from 5.45% for somewhere around $10,000, or 5.45% if you have $1 million or more in your account, or 8.95% if you have as low as $10,000. Okay? Now, if I read the fine print, I can get that 25% up to 50%. I got to show more credit worthiness. I got to share some more financial information with them, but I could get that up to $72,000. Okay. I think I know who my dealer is now. I think I know who my drug dealer is. We aren't talking stocks now. Now we're talking drugs. Now we're talking about, Carrie, you can have an extra $72,000 on top of your $146,000 to buy Tesla stock. And we know where it's going. And it's only going to cost you 9% interest. Well, you know you're going to make, Carrie, you're going to make more than 9% over the next year. It's not a problem. Let's go for it. Let's really get this. There goes the heroin in the arm. I'm addicted. My God, this is easier. This is easy. That's the way you do it. Playing a guitar on MTV. Money for nothing and chicks for free. Yeah, that's what it is. You're addicted. You're putting that heroin in your arm and you're seeing that money coming. And oh my God, what happened on Thursday? Holy shit. The bottom's dropping out of Tesla. And then Friday it comes some more. Wait a second. I just got a call, a margin call. And E-Trade's telling me that I either come up for and cover the loss in my account, or they're going to start closing me out. They're going to start selling them. I got 24 hours to come up with $25,000 more. I don't have it. What am I going to do? Thank God it's Saturday. I can think about it all weekend. Wow, what a terrific weekend I had. I didn't do this. Let me be clear. I didn't do this. This is an example for you. So, I can't cover the margin call. What happens? On Monday morning, you saw what happened. The landslide started. And all these margin calls that people can't cover are sold out. And what happens? It just keeps falling further. And as it falls further, I get another margin call. And as it falls further, I get another margin call. Holy crap, where is this going to end? It ends at 0. It ends when you've lost everything you've got. Or your roommate's screaming so damn loud at you, you just bail out. You just get out, and your roommate says, don't you ever go back to that. That's what happens. Robin Hood had a case where a young man committed suicide over it. I wouldn't be surprised if the suicide account went up on Friday over the weekend and Saturday. What am I going to do? Well, you just experienced an addiction, a heroin addiction. Now, I know you said, oh, there is no way in my life I would ever do anything like that. You're addicted. But you're not in trouble as long as you understand the consequences of your addiction and how your dealer makes money. Your dealer makes money, and by sucking you in and offering you ways to take your addiction from ice cream to heroin. So, to answer your question, should I be trading on margin in this market, in this down market that is now showing a recovery? Because this is where you're going to get sucked in. If you knew nothing about margin accounts, right now is where you're going to get sucked in, because Tesla has dropped 20% and you know it's going back. And all you've got is totally invested, and you want to get in deeper. Don't do it. It's a fool's game. It is your death. Don't do it. Okay. That's a wake-up call. That's a little knowledge that maybe you didn't have and you didn't need to know, but you do need to know it, because eventually you're going to see it, you're going to learn it, and it's going to suck in. And I'm here to help you make money, and I'm here to help you gain wealth, and I'm here to give you some guidance. And I'm forming a tribe to help you do that. I'm forming a tribe to help you, first of all, get through things like this if you've fallen into it, and secondly, to gather good information and help you make good decisions. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, this is Best of Us Investors. We're a group of, right now, we've just passed, I think it's 47,000 people. Our goal is to get 1 million so that we can have 1 million people with eyes and ears and people who we can ask questions to. We use this as our vehicle to share information. I'm the chief of the tribe. We have a village. The village is called our Discord. You gain access to our Discord, which is our village, by going to bestofinvestors.com. You will then be sent a letter every morning that the market is open, and we will share information. We'll share news, we'll share emails, you'll share my view on the market for what that's worth. And that is our tribe. Once we've got 1 million people, we have the best vehicle in the world for you to become a better investor, because you're getting the experience, the knowledge, the wisdom of 1 million people. Once we get 1 million, we'll make a decision. Do we close the doors? Do we shut the village down and say, no more entrance? Or do we expand it? Do we keep the advantage we have to ourselves? That's a decision that we'll make when we get to 1 million. What I'm going to ask from you, if you're already a member, is to share. Share with your friends and your family, because that's who we want in the village. We want people we can trust. We want to keep the wolves of Wall Street out, and we're making some efforts to do that. You see them in the comments on my videos. You'll see them in the Discord. We're working on how to keep them out. So that's the best of us investors. That's my take on borrowing on margin. Do not do it. And that's what best of us investors are all about.